Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed. Last time we went into the sulfur mines, which are over that way. And we cleared out some spiders, met with a very misguided young Gadiran, who we could not guide along the proper path, unfortunately, and he decided to attack the envoy of the Emperor, which is a capital offense. And we carried out the proper punishment for such a thing, which is execution. So he's dead. And now everybody's happy over there. Probably. Maybe. As happy as they can be. And now we're going to head down back into the canyon here. We're going to make our way to Thirdborn because we want to pick up the bounty quests and other things that might be there. So we need to start heading over there. Did that mushroom regrow? I can't believe I didn't pick that mushroom up. Alright, down we go. And, just a little bit of insight into my thinking about the channel and games that are possibly coming out. There's one that has very, very recently been shadow dropped to come out very, very recently. And I mean, not shadow drop, but leaked that's going to come out very recently, or very soon. And that game is, of course, the Oblivion remaster. I wasn't expecting it to be anytime soon, if at all. And supposedly it's going to come out next week, which obviously won't be done with this game in that time. And I am aware that Dragon Age Origins is still in existence, and we've not done that yet. Finished that. It's been a while since I've played it. I just haven't really had the time. And a part of me really wants to record a series of Oblivion, because, you know, I've said on the channel many times how much I love the Elder Scrolls games. Oblivion's no exception. So, I mean, I'm gonna be playing it, but if I record it, that means these episodes will come out slower than they already are, which isn't really what I want. But also their episodes will come out slowly, and Dragon Age will be even further on the back burner, which, you know, I mean, I wasn't getting like a ton of views on Dragon Age, but I assume there's at least one or two people who were enjoying watching it. And I was enjoying playing it, but I do need to record an episode of that one of these days, though, just to let everybody know it's not dead. But yeah, that's something that's been on my mind the past couple days, is what I'm gonna do with Oblivion. What? I definitely heard something shiny. I still do. I don't know where it's at, though. I guess it's down below. Oh, there it is. I jumped right over top of it. There we go. Lovely. But yeah, that's something I'm thinking about. If anybody has any suggestions on what if you'd be interested in watching an Oblivion playthrough, especially the remastered. Hey guys, what are you guys doing out here? The remastered version. You know, let me know, and I don't know. Maybe I'll just record it really slowly, release it really slowly, because I do want to finish this game first before we go into like another really big main series. But yeah, I don't know. We could do something a little. I don't know. I was gonna say a little more casual. Well, we do pretty casual here, and I don't think it's possible for me to play an Elder Scrolls game without role playing it. So I don't know. We'll see. Maygild? No, you?
We're going to die here. I know it. Doom is waiting.
Talking about, look at how lovely of a day this is. I was gonna say clear skies, but there's clouds all over. But, you know, sun shining, water's flowing. Got a nice little fire here. Could be worse. You're alive, which I know you wanted me to kill you, so maybe you're not that happy about that, but I hear another shiny somewhere. Let's just jump up here, see what's going on. Make sure I didn't miss it, because did I go all the way to the edge here? Aha. Not missing you. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get the Thirdborn, damn it. Did I hit you with it on accident?
Nicely done.
That was good. They're coming, guys. Got him. Damn. That was kind of cool, actually. We good? Everybody all right? Okay. Another glorious battle. You're right. All this for a chest. I guess we're keeping those researchers safe too over there. They want Zarup so close to the camp. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so hard to know where I've been and where I haven't been. Have I been? Can I get on top of that thing? Just gonna take a quick look. I think we have been here. That sounds like there is something on top. Oh, no, right here. There we go. Up we go, up we go. Up, up. Put that away. Think I can make that? Oh, hell yeah. Talent right there. Pure talent. Was there any need to come up here, though? Whoa. Hey, guys.
I'm not gonna catch it. I won't.
Oh, you've already got it. Survivalist key.
Don't come any closer. We don't know if you're sick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else.
What are you doing? A vantage point?
The Dream Thralls won't be able to reach us here. That's what Helak said. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave.
What about food? Water? The heat?
We're not fools. We've provisioned for ourselves. Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of Dream Thrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak was here.
Where's this Helak of yours, anyway?
I don't know. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned.
Leave him a marker and get to safety.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there.
I'm not sure this is a terrible or a really good idea, sending him back into a city. I mean, I guess it's pretty dangerous outside, but just going off of like plague knowledge, cities are not typically the place you want to be in this case of a plague. However, this isn't like your normal plague, so in Thirdborn, you'll at least have walls to hide behind.
Yeah, that's true. And we won't be there forever. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down, but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Hylac is that guy we saw that fell to his death. I'm almost positive of that. Let's see what they got in here. Climber's crampons. He probably should have had those on, huh? 30% parkour speed. Embedded into the metal soles of these thick leather boots are climbing spikes crafted from living steel. The light weight of this rare metal does nothing to take away from its durability or effectiveness, and the spikes almost seem to grip any surface they're planted on with a hunger, though it sometimes takes a bit of extra effort to move in these boots when they're seemingly feeling extra hungry. The benefits they provide for climbing well outweigh this minor annoyance. Minus 10% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Okay. I'll take that too. That was cooked. So I was just checking the recording. And it looked cooked. Okay, what else you got back here? Oh yeah, you guys are well provisioned. Ooh, Mariner's Porridge. That's a good one. Ooh, even better. Alright, well, good luck to you guys. Hope to see you in Thirdborn. Watch out for these dream thralls down here. I crossed a ladder to get here. It's nerve-wracking. Oh, and then they had the jump too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one that fell from that cliff over there. Dream Thrall Rain Rogue. Alright. Hey guys, so I might have hit my mute button for my recording as we fight these guys, and these guys end up being a lot tougher than I originally thought, but this is going to be future Heliax here, having to re-record the audio here. But yeah, I mean, I've since changed the hotkey for muting, which is strange that it's never been a problem in the past, because actually I'm sorry if I'm just gonna talk through all this but I actually switched to a different recording method so that hopefully the problem that I always have with later on in episodes, especially long episodes, is my audio gets desynced. And hopefully now that's not going to happen anymore. But because of that, I don't mute my OBS when I record. And I forgot about the hotkey for my mute button. So usually I always had it muted anyway, as I kicked that guy's ass. So I forgot about that and I muted it, and now the rest of the video will be muted. But luckily we don't have to re-record the whole episode. Yeah, I mean, these guys had so much health, and we figure out why in a moment here. But yeah, it was kind of it was kind of worrying. That was a mistake. I really need to like set my hotbar here. I wish you could set up like different hotbars depending on the party members you have in, because you know, when I take Kai off, then the 5 and 6 buttons don't really do much, because, you know, I guess no, because the switching is kind of random. So like in our characters. Alright, we're almost done here. He's got these couple of dream thralls here. Look at him try to load his weapon right in front of me. How dare he?
Good shooting, Kai.
Good shooting, Kai. And me. I mean, why did she compliment me? That's kind of rude. Yep, there we go. Dream Thralled Dwarf's Braid. So that's what we picked up here. And that's why these guys are so tough, because it was a bounty that we hadn't picked up yet, but now we do. So that's going to make life easier for us. We pick up this exceptional bow, and we get this here, the Emperor's Reach. And man, I was excited about this. This is like a sword meant for Phaelus. Let's go ahead and read it. So the Emperor's Reach. Killing an enemy gives you 10% attack damage and 10% move speed for 6 seconds. Special attacks stun nearby kith cannot be chained. Whoever holds the title of Emperor of Adir is undoubtedly one of the most powerful men in the world, but even his reach has its limits. It was with just this limitation in mind that Fyrkoning Hafenmund III gifted this sword to one of his most accomplished warriors, a champion from the ranks of the Tall Grass. Hafenmund declared that wheresoever this blade spills blood for the Empire, all will know of the limitless reach of Adir's emperors. Ironically enough, the original wielder of Emperor's Reach died at the hands of a simple spearman whose weapon's superior reach spelled the end for that Adiran champion of old. Which is highly ironic, because we're going to go from using a spear to using that sword. I mean, we can't resist. I mean, the name, the Emperor's Reach, that is for me. Look at it. It's pretty nice looking too. I like it. Yeah, it looks kind of Romanish, or... yeah. I don't know if it's a gladius, but it got sort of that look about it. Alright, what else we got going on around here? I just completely ignored that Magrin's... whatever. Oh, got the thrust. Am I gonna get it? Yo, yeah, I got it. Magrin's Fury. Alright. What else we got around here? We got a couple more bodies to loot. As I just... I don't know what I'm probably rambling on, to be honest. And it's been a couple of days since I recorded this. I am really sorry that the volume of videos released have dropped a lot over the last few months. I've just been... got a lot going on. And plus with the tendonitis, it's been more difficult to actually play. But we soldier on. Have no fear, I will continue making videos, probably forever. Because I really love doing this. Okay, what else we gotta go? So that's the camp where the researchers are to our left. Then we got just kind of an open area. And there's Thirdborn with the windmills. And this is really cool. I see that on the map there was like a plant I was trying to get to. And I stumbled upon this cave, which has this in it. Robes of Surpassing Brilliance +2. Oh man. And I know we kind of built for wearing armor, but this robe is... it's nice. So it does 15% area of effect damage and +40 maximum essence. So that's really good. Despite their garish and somewhat offensive appearance, these robes are of exquisite make. In addition, the enchantments carefully placed upon them are a wonderful boon for any wizard or arcanist of any kind. Unfortunately, for the prodigal student that enchanted these robes, such augmentations are not allowed for use during exams at the esteemed Bragenhill Academy. We're gonna wear them. Yeah, I like the look of them. Look at them with our fancy shoes too. I like it. Big fan. Okay. So it does mean we might want to respec at him wearing armor, but we'll keep it for now just in case we find some like good armor that's made for a wizard. But yeah, it's really cool just finding that in some random hole chasing a plant. Like, I don't know, maybe there'll be something else that'll send us looking for that spot as we explore, but like, I imagine that's something that's not commonly found. Especially because, like, I imagine for like the casual player, you're probably not going around collecting every plant you see on the map. So I'm really proud of finding that, to be honest. Until one of you tell me in the comments that everybody has found it, and then I'll feel a little less special. Alright, where are we going? I think we're going to Thirdborn. Oh yeah, we were trying out third person. Yeah, I was making a comment that we hadn't really tried third person. I had touched on it when we first started the game, and I wasn't really feeling it. And spoiler alert, I'm not going to feel it for very long either. I think it's okay, especially if you're somebody who like does not like first person, but I'm a big fan of first person games, so it doesn't really bother me. I like third person too, but whichever feels more natural, which usually is what the developers push. All right, be quiet. We got this. Come here. Got him. Boo. All right, let's kick their asses. Don't load that gun in front of me. Look at my blade. Got the thrust. I totally dodged that shot. Like, you could see it past me, but I still took damage. Ow. It's a little difficult to judge distance a little in third person, it seems like, maybe. Like in first person, I feel like I would have dodged that really easily. And that guy's just fucking me up. Get him. There you go. Knock him down and then stab. Got him. Good thrust. I'm tired. Oh. Gotta work on our stamina. I wonder if there's like fighter talents that help that. We've not really ever looked at the other classes, like even what they can do. There we go. Not bad. Oh, look, she did compliment me. I like it.
But who's counting?
It'd be nice if Kai complimented me. Do all this work for his people. Okay, just taking a look around, making sure we don't miss anything obvious. I don't want to go into that, like, I don't know, crystalline structure. Found a little lockbox. I like it. Yeah, when we go back to first person. I also noticed that that lockbox was actually kind of hard to see in third person as well. Whereas in first person, I feel like we'd find them really simply. I like that view right there. Like the fjord. I've never seen a fjord in real life. I would love to see one. They look so, I don't know, majestic's not really the word I'm looking for. It's similar though. Okay, what do we got? What are we doing? I don't remember. Hey, got our wand out. Oh, I think we're switching our books. Yeah, because I thought that what I'm currently using with my wand would work better with the melee build because it's got the flame shield thing. And a lot of the other book stuff was like long range AoE things. So I think this works better. Love the book there too. I don't really look at it much when I'm actually playing because I'm, you know, looking around the world. But I like how the pages are blue and the little graphics in it. It's cool. Alright, found a little river here. We got some pipes coming down from Thirdborn, so they got some sort of industry going on, which is neat. Sometimes I forget that there's like a almost steampunk technology in this world. I don't think it's very common though. And I love I was admiring the sound of the waves there. You know, living in Florida, I do know the sound of waves. One thing I do know. Awakened Audra. Nice, nice. Okay, let's go for a swim. See what we got down in here. Got some Kraken horn. And then we got some ruins or something. See that chest there? And this chest is weird because it's already open. So I don't know what the story behind that is. Find a fine sword in the dirt. That would have been cool if I was like a unique weapon, like a sword in the lake kind of deal. Speaking of sword in the lake, I saw a news article about a sword in the lake you can get in Kingdom Come, which is cool. I didn't find it when I played it, but if we ever do it on the channel, which we've talked about a little bit, definitely gonna have to find it. That would be a good sword in the lake. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else in this lake. So let's go ahead and get out of here, dry off, and see where we go from here. Looks like the sun's starting to drop down. This is kind of cool. They have like a little platform going across the pipes there. It was just interesting. It really tells us that like in this world, it's common for people to come down here and check out the lake and probably the cliffside there, which is cool. I like that. I'm also doing this voiceover in Premiere for the first time. And I'm sure there's a setting to change it, but like I can hear myself as I talk, and I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, at this point, after recording for what it's been like 3.5 years, almost 4. Got more dream thralls up here. I'm pretty used to hearing the sound of my own voice, but usually not right after I speak it. Okay. The others didn't come, so that was just like a straggler or something. See what they got going on over here. Who goes there? I completely whiffed that thunderstorm. But we got this, which it doesn't look like it affects multiple people unless maybe Kai like knocked him out of the radius at the last moment. That's the only thing I could think of. Or it just doesn't affect multiple people, but I think it does, because I think in the icon it even shows 2 people getting lifted by it. Good kick, good kick. You guys alright? They're just stunned by my amazing battle skills. I'm hungry. Actually, no, I just ate. Got a whole bunch of stuff on the ground here. Potatoes. Potatoes. Aha! Trying to hide from me. I can't jump up. Let me see, this is an interesting place to find someone too.
Your face. You must be a dream thrall.
Is that any way to start a conversation?
Seriously, that's really rude.
No. You're one of them.
You need a draught to calm your nerves. Yes, I will feast on your guts. I'm joking. I go with the Arcane Scholar one.
No. No need. I just need to gather myself. They destroyed all my wares, tore my cart into splinters.
We took care
Damn.
of it already. The ones who attacked you are gone.
Thank you. Please, I think I need a moment alone. Then I'll take what's left of my things and go. If you see anything you'd like, it's yours.
Alright. Got anything to buy? Sell? I know you just said you wanted a moment alone, but any self-respecting merchant would never turn down a deal. Alright. Yeah, I spied this little path going up below or beneath the pipes here. Let's see if there's anything up here. We got a little trail here too with like walkways and stuff. That's nice. Although this one's missing one. A walkway, that is. Oh shit, I remember this. This was torture. They wouldn't let... How could they? That must have been the most appetizing looking fish I've seen in my life. And that just goes back down to the lake. I was hoping like maybe there was like some Elder Scrolls physics going on. I can move it, but no. The fish is lost. Playthrough over. Yeah, night has fallen, so we need to get in town, get to a tavern, and find a sleep. Oh, there's a party camp up there, but we will be interrupted before we get there, as you were about to find out. Our journal just got updated. Eliminate the Dream Thrall. I see fighting going on up there at the gates. Get our mana. The Dream Thralls are at the gates. Not wasting a moment. Let's get him. Who are you shooting at? Alright, kill him. Good, he's dead. That was easy. Get this guy. Oh, watch out, watch out. Good, good. Nice dodge, nice dodge. Alright. Protect these guards. Nice. Exploded them. Anything behind us? Nope, we're good. Got somebody over here, though. Don't let him get behind us. Check your flanks. Nice. Okay, this guy's got a lot of health. But he's staggered by your awesomeness. Good kick, good kick. Okay. Got a whole bunch more up here. Got our magic spear out. Just knock you on the ground. Call yourself a soldier. Get on the ground. I'm just gonna ignore the rest of you. Oh, just kidding. That was actually kind of funny. Come on. Oh. Alright, we can hopefully kill a couple of them with our exploding spear. Nice. What else we got? Gonna go help out the guard over here. Oh, we got shot from behind. Dodge, dodge. I think we're okay. Hit him again. He's not dead yet. Keep slashing. That's probably taking a breath. Okay. Oh, we got somebody around the corner here. Use my wand a bit. Just determined that guy wasn't worth the time. I was looking for a big AoE area. Okay, we got the shield from Giada. Ow. Got my spear again. Get out of my face. Good, you're dead. What else we got? Anybody over here? Let's go help out this. It's a sorcerer. Gotta kill. Oh, nice dodge, nice dodge. Don't let him. Oh my god. That almost knocked me off the ledge, I'm pretty sure. That would have been kind of epic, to be honest. Alright. Oh yeah, the jumping thrust. This is another reason why I'm okay taking the sword, is because we have the magic spear that we can use. Alright, let's take a look around. Gotta protect the gatehouse here. Nice. Now we gotta wonder if these Dream Thralls are like organized or anything, or if they're being directed by something, maybe. We managed to win. Wow, he complimented her. What the fuck, man? I am the main character.
You're just going to pretend like nothing happened?
Yes, because of the Adiran. Thankfully.
You're very welcome.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Let me tell you.
Relax, Daron. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Ooh, wait, his mom is
Kai?
the voice in my head?
What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Temerity? A unique name. In Rawatean, it means second son.
You know Rawatean?
Sure do. Can't even say the name right.
For an Adiran, your friend doesn't seem too bad.
Kai shouldn't be here. None of you should be here. Huh. You're with the Adirans now?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
We don't want to quarrel. We're looking for Yatsley. Yeah, I didn't want to, like, intimidate them or whatever.
Right, right. Answer the question, Adiran.
Come on, Darren. They slew those dream thralls for us.
True.
I doubt he could have done that if he was sick.
Well,
I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans raised Fior. We'll be next.
wait, you have Zvef? Can I get some? No. It wasn't the Adirans, it was the Steel Garrote. Okay, different entities. Similar. Sometimes aligned.
Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Wrong.
Darren, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway.
What was I looking for here? Oh, I think I was paused to, like, I was explaining stuff I just talked over them with.
We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
At the Terranui.
Law and order. This place has gone downhill.
Yeah, I thought I could just do whatever I want here, Kai. That's what I was promised. Alright, let's help him clean out the corpses, or at least, you know, we gotta make the corpses lighter by taking their things. So, it's all in the service of the city, though. Like, I'm not doing it for personal gain. Mainly because they don't buy, like, shit in this game. But that's the point. To be fair, I haven't really tried to sell a whole lot. Although, with the prices we were going to see in this city, I'm wondering if I should start selling some of the unique items that I'm not going to use. Instead of collecting all of them like they're Pokemon. Did I find... Yeah, I think I did. I think there's a lockbox on these shelves. Yeah, there it is. There we go. A fate worse than death. Which is a weird comment to say over a guy who is dead. I'm guessing that was like a dream scourge soldier. And that's what she was referring to. That dying or being infected was worse than death. Which is a weird statement to say, considering we don't really know what they're feeling like when they're under the effects of the dream scourge. Maybe they feel great. Got a chest up here. Don't really know how the dream scourge people got up here. I mean, but we did see some of them with weapons or guns, so they might have gotten shot from below. I guess there's nothing to say that the dream scourge can't climb up, but we haven't seen it yet. I've seen no evidence. Alright, they don't need these weapons anymore. In fact, just having them here is going to be, like, more useful for the dream scourge to people. And now I'm super heavy, and I gotta walk to bed. The long walk. It's a rather peaceful night, though, besides the dream scourge. Mariner's porridge. Very good porridge. I'm about to look at the stars, too. Yeah, look at them all. I wonder if there's any... I don't know if I've already asked this in a previous episode. I wonder if there's any constellations up there. That was always something I really thought was cool about the Elder Scrolls worlds, is the constellations. And you guys can tell where my mind is at by the amount of times I'm referencing the Elder Scrolls, but the Oblivion announcements has got me all rattled. Alright, we're just breaking stuff down. I really wish they made it easier to... One of my biggest pet peeves in games for the last, like, decade is this incessant need to have this aspect where you have to hold the button down to confirm something. Like, I guess it's to make sure you're sure you want to break it down. I prefer, like, having a window pop up that I can just, like, spam the X button without having to hold it down. Like, I can still say, are you sure? But I can spam through it super fast. I just hate having to hold it down. And so many games do this. It's frustrating. Oh yeah, we were checking out the what are we gonna upgrade? I think we're gonna upgrade my robes to surpassing brilliance because they're brilliant. I do wish you could enchant your clothing and stuff too. Like I like the weapon enchantment, but it'd be cool if you could enchant these, or at least the upgrading it would affect their other stats, which maybe they do. I don't actually know if I checked. We're gonna create some more corrupted Adra. I was wondering what the auto select ingredients button does, but I couldn't figure it out. I don't know what that's for. It seemed like it was maybe for like a toggle or something, but I didn't notice anything actually get toggled on or off. Okay, now we're gonna enchant the Emperor's Reach. So we got Rightful Annexation, which is what it had. And then we've got Triumph of Conquest. Maybe. There we go. Killing an enemy restores health and gives you 15% attack damage and 20% movement speed for 8 seconds. So the buff itself is more powerful and lasts longer, and it also gives you health on killing an enemy. And Imperial Rebuke is just deal high stun with a parry, which I never parry because I have a book in my hand. I can't really block, so I guess I don't think I can. Have I ever tried?
Sorry about your parents.
No, I can't because that would brings up my. Oh, shut up.
That's very kind. Sometimes grief clings to you like a shadow. And sometimes you wonder where it went.
It's not easy, but you get used to it after a while.
You seem to know from experience.
No, I mean, not really. I've left people behind, though, and it was difficult.
Anytime you want to talk about it, let me know.
Right. Thanks for that.
Marius is such a... I don't know. I like him.
The just getting worse. First our land, then our animals. Now our people. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the living lands.
He's gruff, and I like it. And Giada's being super dramatic. We'll stop it somehow. Have faith, I think is what I say.
I keep trying.
Yep.
And the world keeps punishing me for it. As if the Dream Scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adherents are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness.
Well, I don't know about that. My people are in dire need of correction? Oh, I'm gonna correct them. That's true of the Steel Garrote, but not all of Adir.
The Steel Garrote are a weapon. Who do you think wields them?
Vodka.
It's too bad. We're fighting for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all three.
We can. It won't be easy, but we'll make it. We can't. The odds are stacked against us. You're doing all right. Yeah, I struggled with this decision for a little bit because I didn't want to really say either the first two, because I went into this whole idea about what freedom is to her and what freedom might be to Phaelus. Because for Phaelus, being a subject of the Empire isn't like slavery or servitude. It's not losing your freedom. It's accepting the aspect of being part of something bigger than yourself, right? But for her, that would be the loss of freedom because obviously they're being forced into it, right? Whereas Phaelus is choosing it, and that kind of is the distinction there. But I couldn't promise her that she wouldn't lose all three. And the odds are stacked against us me kind of imply that I'm fighting with her, but I'm kind of fighting against her freedom too, just in a really nice way, I guess. So we're eventually going to say you're doing all right. But yeah, it was an interesting line of thought, this idea of what freedom means to different people and can those two
I've been
meanings
better, if you hadn't noticed. Maybe it has something to do with my
coexist?
home burning down. My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels as if nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner, but here I am.
Yeah, and I think from like a more like an omniscient point of view, Phaelus, even though he doesn't think he is, and I think he's genuinely a good person, he is in the wrong here. If you're thinking of it in that sense, because I don't think the Empire needs the Living Lands, from at least not from any information we've gathered so far. It doesn't seem like we're in need of resources or land or anything like that. So we're kind of just doing it in the sort of inevitable expansion period of an empire. Although I think Adir's kind of past that, but yeah, I don't know. So I think Adir's probably in the wrong here, but at the same time, if we save them from the Dream Scourge, I don't know, maybe it's a good thing. And I loved this door. I spent quite a bit of time looking at it and talking about it, how beautifully carved it was, and wondering like how hard that would actually be to carve, because you'd have to have a very thick piece of wood and carve all of it down to make the fish pop out of the wood. Really cool. Or I guess you could have the fish made separately and then like kind of glued onto it or whatever. And here we are in Thirdborn with this beautiful red cedar-like architecture, which I really like. I'm gonna make my home out of this, I think.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, it was over last night, buddy.
I think I saw my uncle out there.
Oh yeah, I killed him.
He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
Nah, that don't mean nothing. Could be someone else. Don't give up hope.
I saw his
Nah, he
face through a
dead.
crack in the gates. It's him. I don't want it to be him.
We can go check if you'd like.
Are we safe in here? Will the dream thralls break through?
Yes.
That's not a fair question to ask.
It's okay, and I don't know, but we'll do everything we can to keep you safe. I can promise both of you that, at least.
I don't know why that was not a fair question to ask. I feel like it was very fair. Also, that guard is really good at his job, it feels like. We got a nice cannon pointing at the door if they break through. Okay, where are we gonna go first? We're gonna get these flowers and check out this sign, or the arrow. The corpse of the Leviathan. The skeleton of a Leviathan, one of the deadliest creatures to call these waters home. In honor of Kaipo, or Kipo, the legendary fisherman who single-handedly claimed both the Thirdborn. For Thirdborn. Arr. Hello. I need fabric.
If you need material for bandages, I have some. I'll even give you a good price. Wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to eat.
You know, it's interesting that in this game, they've gone with like a fashion for a lot of the characters, the female characters, where it shows like the midriff.
And then we wouldn't have the money to restock. This plague needs to end soon. I don't know what we'll do if it doesn't. Anyway, did you need any linens? Silk?
And it's just interesting because like it's the showing of the midriff is kind of a very modern thing. It's just interesting to see it in like a fantasy world. I don't have a problem with it per se, but it's just something I've noted because it's not something I've ever really seen in like fantasy games unless they're like purposely trying to exaggerate the sexuality of the character, which is not trying to do in this game. I don't think so anyway. But it's just something I've noticed. Oh yeah, look at the prices of these damn things, man. Like, how the hell am I ever gonna get that much money without selling these uniques? I think that's the point. But yeah, we are gonna spend most of our money on these herbs and other crafting materials and the lockpicks, I think. Did I already buy the lockpicks? Where are the lockpicks? I don't know. And then we got Halma's fancy here. This ostentatious scarf is so bright and colorful that it almost hurts to look at. Reds enmeshed with greens, blues fading into oranges, and purples clashing with yellows from a prismatic kaleidoscope of warring colors and patterns. It's certainly a bold fashion choice, and +3 perception. I kind of wanted it, but that would be the rest of our money, so we didn't end up getting it. We'll come back for it, though. I like that +3 perception, even though I'm never going to remember to put it on.
We still have stuff.
And I hear this annoying, shining loot call. I can't find it. I think it's on the top of the ceiling, but...
If you need skates, we got things for you to kill.
Hey, Hajime. Hastily scribbled Tiranui notes. Talk to Aiko. He can't keep getting away with this. Something in the Highlands? Follow up at the Swordfish. Cinzia keeps having fights break out. Don't forget Master Yato. He had trouble, has had trouble with his sailors. Asked for a mediator. How to stop these drunkards from climbing the Leviathan. Talk to Temerity. About the... no.
Hello, stranger. Welcome to Thirdborn. How can the Tiranui help?
Hello, stranger. What exactly are the Tiranui?
We just keep the peace in and around town.
They used to break up tavern brawls and heated quarrels. Now you're, what, supervising everyone who's guarding the walls?
We're just a bit overwhelmed right now. Apparently, some here think I'm not doing enough. I'd like to see them try.
I'm here to claim a bounty. I don't know
Which one?
how I knew it was, but I killed the Dream Scourged dwarf. And I took his
One less
beard.
thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates.
Without even knowing it was a bounty, I just took it.
Off you go then. Back to killing things and leaving me alone.
Sure thing. Alright, that almost got us to 16. Let's check out our bounties here. Zarp Chieftain Grithin. Attention. A reward will be given for killing the Zarp Chieftain Grithin. Their tribe has ambushed several citizens regrettably consumed them. They are known to have a nest within one of the larger rock structures in the Great Sand Sea. Cool. Yeah, I'll kill them. Sure thing.
Let me know when you've taken care of the Zarib.
Oh, I will. Captain Tago. Attention. A reward will be given for killing Captain Tago, the legendary pirate who spent decades plundering the coasts of the living lands. His skeleton has been left alone in honor of his legacy. Unfortunately, Tago has attacked and killed several travelers recently, and we can no longer risk further casualties. Tago is often seen stalking the shark. Holy crap, I read that quick. Moipiki. A reward will be given for killing Moipiki, an earthblight known to have command over rock beetles. It has been spotted near the road to Galloway's Tusks by the Godless Ruins.
I've heard of throwing rocks at people, but not the other way around. Coda and Dario. A reward will be given for killing Coda and Dario. Both are wanted for a myriad of crimes against Thirdborn and its residents, including theft and assault. The two fled town after stealing a set of bejeweled egg curios, and were last seen headed into the Sand Sea near some of the crumbling structures. It'll be good to have just a little less crime around here.
And Wilfrith's Dispatch. Wanted. Sansa, a cartographer in Paradise, has reported his assistant Wilfrith missing in the Shatterscarp Desert. A reward will be offered for the return of Wilfrith's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa. Reporting at last. Took me the better part of the day, but have found perch on a great arch with a seaside view. Can see half the region from here. Should be helpful when it comes to mountain paths and estimating sea level. Much lower than centuries before, I expect. No time to write more. The living lands are a mycologist's paradise. Must return to work immediately. Samples won't catalog themselves, rather. No, it's not strictly what we came here to document, but no knowledge is wasted. Have interesting dinners ahead of me, or interesting dreams. Who knows? Wilfrith. Cool. And my AC
is making a little bit of like a racket. So if you guys hear that, I do apologize.
In return for a simple favor. Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant.
Wow.
I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help.
What's wrong? I might pick two, actually. Why not get help from the Terra Nui? Aren't they the law enforcement
Why
around
are
here?
you bringing the authorities
Yeah.
into this? Have you spoken to Hajime? He doesn't need to be involved. Look, there's a
Red flags.
reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink.
I hate you. I hate you. I said it the first time I heard you say it, and I hate you even more now. Did you just say wink?
No. Wink.
I
Long
will not
story
help
short,
you.
My friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier. Oh, you know, I'm just an intensely private
I think I asked him
person.
what's the package.
My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck.
The way you're talking makes it sound like I'm picking up something illicit. This is all above board, right? What about the arrow right behind you? I think that's what I say.
You think I don't know every inch of my own shop? I'd know if there was an arrow anywhere near it.
I won't tell him if you don't.
Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting.
Alrighty.
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
I actually did not say I was going to pick it up. So, joke's on you. Alright, let's go talk to Yatsley. I think that's where we, I know that's when we're gonna end the episode. Another agonizingly close loot that I can't find. Even go up and it's nowhere to be found.
An entire settlement in flames? And they stole your research?
Yes, and I'm going to get it back.
Let it go, Yatsley. They'll kill you.
They can certainly try.
She's immortal.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Oh, you know,
Don't
just
worry,
looking to
darling.
conquer
The
and
official
taxes.
Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why he's in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
I gotta come with a sign saying I did not burn Fior. I'm not Ludwig. Don't confuse me with that murderous zealot.
No, Adir just supports her. In arms, politics, and kith.
I know you're upset.
I think she makes like the first
But don't take it out
good
on
point
us.
against me.
I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
Yeah, I had wished I had tried to read the letter because I don't remember what it says. But I end up not giving her the letter. So I don't give to Murti the letter, only my own. Ludwig and her Stilgarot are coming. Yeah, I feel like this was the best thing to do. I could warn her about the letter, about the Stilgarot.
I imagine the letter said
Does she
something.
intend to raise our home as well?
Maybe worse. Ludwine's goons stole all my research on the godless back in Fjord, and now she's a little too interested in the godless ruins here.
What do you mean?
The Inquisitor might be after the location of the garden too. We have to beat her to it. Yeah, I almost picked number 1, but I'm pretty sure I picked 2. Yeah, then use your imagination is kind of... I don't like it.
If I could help you, I would. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp.
Ringrim.
Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Couldn't it be me? If the ruins drew the attention of an Archmage, there must be something potent in them. A locus of power, maybe?
Maybe even an entrance to the garden.
You're right.
We absolutely have to go inside and see for
Oh, yeah.
ourselves. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwine wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
Easy. Well, I need those ruins, so if that means dealing with Ringrim, so be it. Yeah, I think I'm probably pretty excited to meet the Archmage, just like Yatsley. Got a lot of questions.
I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
Look on the bright side. If we survive this, it'll make a great story.
True.
When an Archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain.
Oh, that ain't nothing. Is it strange that I'm only more interested now? Yeah, I wanna see these.
And please, I don't need to know more. Ringrim's given me and my troops enough nightmares already. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But if you want to find Ringrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunin ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
Hey.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
I'll keep Yatsley safe, don't worry.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe too.
I hope so.
One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me.
Sure.
I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us.
It's important.
Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Can I have some money?
Now I'm feeling...
Level 16? You're not underdressed, Kai. Perfectly dressed. Alright. Let's level up before we end the episode. Okay, so
we're going to, I think we're going to get the last stage of the spear. And I was wondering if we had seen the level 20 stuff before. I'm sure we have, and I just haven't really ever looked at it. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. Oh, is level 20 the max level? If so, we're almost there. It can't be. Yeah, it has to go to at least like 25 to get to like the different stages of the level 20 spells. It's probably 30. That's what I'm guessing. All right, so Kai, I think we're gonna get another leap of daring upgrade. No, we're gonna get, yeah, we get fire and ice, and we get the reduce to cooldown. Yeah, that way I can use it more often. Cool. And then Marius, I think I'm gonna get the fourth one. Think. Yeah, it's just his base attacks deal bleed accumulation. Yeah. I like it. Oh, maybe? Yes. Okay. And then for Giada, I think we're gonna get more of the heal spell. Maybe? I do like reconstruction. I don't think I get it this time, but revives incapacitated allies when Giada uses it or something. This sounds cool too, the haste, but I really needed that. So I think we're gonna get the knockback. Yeah. There we go. And then we just have to put our perception stat in. Right? Perception. Come on, Helix. Don't got all day. There we go. Confirm. And I do believe that's where we're going to end this episode, guys. Until the next one, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.